Okay. All right. So here we go. Tapes of Fear Smile demo. A first-person psychological horror that evolves based on your behavior. Uncover the atrocities within the mansion as you struggle to hold onto your sanity. Something is stirring inside the walls. If you hear eerie laughter, run as fast as you can. You are not safe. All right, let's check this out. All right, there we go. Infinity Green Games. They're green for infinity and green beyond. I couldn't find the any button, but it's all right. I pressed a different button. So we check all the video stuff. So you can do with the arrows here. So right about there, I think, is what we want. Okay. So you can use the keys to do it, and you can also go use the mouse and keyboard for the settings. What's our sound hitting at? Is the sound still good for y'all? All right, let's check this game out, everybody. Saving is disabled in this demo. The experience adapts to your playstyle. Each attempt is unique. Warning, this is a demo. Some items, puzzles, routes, and events may be locked, limited, or differ from the final version. Oh no, the blue screen of death. What will we do? What will we do? Laughter is the last answer before alignment or madness. Those who smile at the touch of terror are the chosen ones. Record number 27, autopsy room. Okay. Subject male, 42. Why do those nails look like they're painted? Prolonged exposure to fungal serum. I think this body wet himself. Compulsive laughter, giggling during sedation. Permanent smile. So is this supposed to be like the movie Smile? Smile 1 and 2? Do not interact if you find one of them. Run. Hide. They all end the same. They all end up smiling. 1998. Hang on, I'm trying to pull the screen up in case we run into the problem. Alright, this is where I want to hit the monitor, like the old TV where you gotta hit it to knock it back in shape, or then you hold the screw with your hand and then move around like you're the antenna and then don't move. Alright, we're getting 16 frames per second, moving really fast. It just came back, we're good. Did I just alt-tab? No, okay. So what I'm hearing comes from the demo. I got the screen up. I was alt-tabbing for 1 second. Yes, we're playing a horror demo. We just switched from PUBG. All right. Here we go. How long till we beat this demo, everybody? Closest one wins. So this is a storage. Right away, I'm getting vibes from Resident Evil. Several cans of food. So now it feels like one of those point-and-click mystery games so far, where you right-click, do this, do that, check everything else out. Tab exits from hiding. E. So the key is there in the sink drain hole. Alright, so the door closes behind you as you go. I like the sounds when you open it. It looks like something is stuck in the pipe. I could retrieve it with the right tool. Oh, come on. I want this to be like Saw and we have to pick something up from the toilet. For anyone that doesn't know, I am definitely one of those horror buffs. I love the horror movies, but not like a scare. I'm more the ones that predict it and laugh at it and make jokes of it, but respectfully. You know what I mean? Alright, I forgot to start the timer. The timer's starting now. We're at 5 seconds. Alright. So now we got the key. No flashlight. So then we go over here. No, we don't have the key. I thought we had the key, but we don't. Yeah. I'm thinking ahead of the game. So now we got the key. The key fell, but we didn't pick it up. So make sure in games like this, you always pick it up instead of just, oh, I freed it. Okay, I can go now. Ooh, a lever. Sure, why not? I don't know what that just did. A heart. A diamond. A clown mask thing. So we need something for that lever. Alright, what do we got? So we obtained the lever now. Tape, sanity, toxicity. I keep pressing escape instead of tab, y'all. So it's tab to back out. It's locking up a little bit, but then it's coming back too. Doesn't seem like we can crouch, or at least not a recognizable key right away. An inhaler. So we turn the radio off. Okay. stage first. Lock from the other side. Okay, so this is just one of those ones where you gotta be able to know which one's what. I figured it was gonna be one of those. We had a lot of those lately. So we gotta know which lever to do when. So there's probably a clue to find it, but instead we're just gonna go process of elimination. And then this one's last. Makes sense why this one's last. Alright, what did we just get? A key? So I couldn't tell where that was that we just got that. Was that opening that door on the other side here? No, right here. Key obtained. So now we got the key. We go down the stairs. Still wanting to hit the monitor to fix the distortion. Somebody get me an antenna. What are y'all thinking so far? So far, it's more of like tutorial vibes. And that we're not to the real thing yet. We have a paintbrush just so we can paint. What are we supposed to do in here? The paint is hiding something. There must be a way to remove it. So we're looking for another item to be able to... There are no signs of carcasses. So there's got to be something else that we need to clean this up. Got a lockpick. Alright, so this is going to be one of those things sending us from one side to another. Why is this feeling more like an escape room type thing? So we got the lockpick. That's reminding me of Resident Evil. What are y'all feeling so far with this game? Mounted deer head. Phone isn't working. We're not hiding from anything yet. A gem. Okay. Mental is fine. Nothing for the tape. So many different games I think of whenever going through things like this, because I played so many games. One thing I'm thinking is, what is that? The one with the sheep and the girl and the cartoon-like thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Part 1, 2, and 3. Amanda the Adventurer. So far, I'm getting like Amanda the Adventurer and Resident Evil vibes. Now, we need to be able to store something. And we don't know if the storage box they're going to give us. So right now, my problem is inventory. I don't know what that means. So apparently we're supposed to get the thing. So we're looking around. We're getting a little bit of an issue. Am I getting choppy? No, seems fine. So is this going to be one of those ones where we got to escape? Is our goal just to escape out of the house? No chop chop. So now we're just wandering, but we're needing places to go. So we know that this is back the other way where we came from. So this was just a door locked on the other side, maybe? Basement, threshold wardens. Okay. So we've already found a lot of this stuff. Bag upgraded, so now I can hold more items. Good. I don't know how to drop items yet, but... Alright, everybody, you ready for this? There's a button on the frame. Do we press it? Don't press the button. Don't press the button. I gotta press the button. Don't press the button! But I gotta press the button. Don't press the button! It's dangerous! I'm gonna press the button. It's not doing anything. What was that supposed to do? Alright. So now we go back downstairs and we grab that item. Dum dum. So there's another key to find. Okay. Where should we be going next? What should we be doing? We're looking around. So this is another one of those ones where you got to run from A to B to C, and then back to A, and then over to C, and then back to B, and then to C, then to A. That's one thing we're worried about on here. If all it is just a exploration one where it makes us go from A to B. Let me check real quick and see if this is also categorized as a walking sim. Because I have to judge it differently if it's labeled as a walking sim. Yes, it is labeled as a walking sim. That's not bad, but that just means that we need to think of it, grading it as a walking sim. So now we got the key. Like I said, we had to go to C to A. And again, a horror game with a mannequin in it. Why do all of these horror games gotta have a mannequin in it? What's so scary about the mannequin? It's just staring at us with one arm. So it may, with that one arm, throw its head at you. How is that scary? Then it can't see you. The little wheels still leave tracks on the floor. Alright, we had a lockpick. So that part reminds me of Resident Evil with the lockpicks and stuff. We're getting some type of choppiness as we're moving around. An old album. The constellations protect the bear. So something about the constellations. That's a hint. Okay, so this is for the bear. So we need more items for this. What are y'all thinking so far? And timer-wise, we are at 15 minutes. So we'll see how long this takes us. Okay. Open the door. Another inhaler. So how do we use the inhaler? Oh, that's for the lungs. Okay. So the lungs is the inhaler. Everything else shows green and is fine. Okay. Now we get medicine. A lockpick. That's just gonna give us pills. So yeah, this is really feeling a lot similar to Resident Evil, sort of. But then we expect now pop-ups and stuff. I'm gonna lower my settings. There's no quality lowering wise of it. So I would like to be able to adjust the quality. I'm running 85 frames per second right now. Now it went down to 20, but then it went back up. So it says, from the hallway shadows, the dog kept watch. The monkey shook the canopy. The cat pricked its ears. The butterfly danced on the lampshade. And up above, the falcon vanished in the night. The clock turns, but he still smiles. He smiles in the mirror for me. Alright, so we're going to Alt-Tab, go to Paint. and tab. So I just pasted that so I have it to reference to. That's me taking my notes. The Mind Medallion. Thorax, and they receive gem, okay? So it seems like there's a lot of stuff to go through here. Am I going further than I needed to? Seems like there's a lot of items I'm going to need to collect for later. So this door unlocks. Okay, so now we found the valve. Oh, now we need to know the numbers. So we need a hint for this. No input. Should I have turned something on already? So we got an inhaler again. Lungs are fine. It really does not like Alt-Tab. So now we're going to go down. So we're seeing a lot of the puzzles. We didn't finish all the puzzles yet. It's like we got to go in order to get more stuff for the puzzles. So to get the key, we need to fix the pressure. To get the pressure are all correct points. I leave the values noted in this room. Okay, so it's in this room. A lockpick. Numbers. All right, somebody write this. 50, 27, 14, 42. Somebody write it. 50, 27, 14, 42. Apparently it'll be in the notes. Thank you, Red. Thank you, Red. Red, what are you thinking about this so far? And what about you, Bet? You like it so far? I'm waiting for more to happen. I think you can easily go the wrong way. Like, I don't remember coming here. I think I went the wrong way. We're not ready for here yet. no flashlight that I know of. Yeah, because now we're back here. So we gotta go back. Got a sponge. So I went the wrong way. Not so much bit. That's alright. That's alright. I don't see any buttons to really... So if I press escape and go to options... I don't see any control settings yet. So now we're going back down here. Okay, so we gotta go back up here. Where were the valves? Where were the valves? I think the valves are right over here. Okay, so I can go here and go to my notes. 50, 27, 14, 42. Alright. Now the pressure goes down. Okay. Doesn't look like we can crouch or anything. So now we gotta go down in the basement. So at this point, I want some type of action, right? I don't want to just do this over and over again. A walking sim, yes. A walking sim, you go from one spot to the other. Well, if you look at this again, though, Red, it has it categorized as a walking sim, survival horror, psychological horror. So I've noticed so many things between psychological horror and horror are completely different sometimes. Psychological horror is more where it's just the mind of a psycho type stuff, and you go from that part, and that's supposed to be scary or something. It's like, no, I go through that every day. What are you talking about? Not just kidding. And so it then goes to the mentality part of it, and I guess they want you to think that's scary, but I never seen anything scary-wise of it. But that's not what I'm looking for in horror games. What I'm looking for in horror games is the story. What do you mean? What do you mean clear about things? So now we got another star disc. So I'm almost starting to feel like Myst. Y'all remember Myst, having to get these items and solve this puzzle and that puzzle and everything? I'm starting to get Myst vibes now. I think this goes to that other star thingy. Alright, but what I need to do now... So my problem with these types of games isn't anything about not liking it. It's about literally the fact that, hey, look, a squirrel! And then I go over there instead of the spot that I need to focus on. Yeah, everybody knows me running into that situation. So there's a manhole. Now we go back this way. And we go down. You gotta really stay focused on where you gotta go for games like this. Isn't that nice that thing over there helped us? Wasn't that nice of them? Now we got the key. Do we want to look in there more? No? Okay. Now see, I don't understand that some people, whenever you see a hand come out like that you don't know whose it is or so forth, why that's so scary. That wasn't scary to me. Was that something to pick up? It's just, they just lent a hand, that's all. Now we're gonna go down the hallway. Go right. You gotta be here to win, based on your guesses. So wait, what was that a key to? With an hourglass symbol. This was the hourglass symbol. I think that's the bear. So is there a flashlight I don't know about? I totally need to see the controls key thing. Or what button does what. So now we're going upstairs. Was the baby's first words rough, rough? Okay, so we're still missing one. So there's the right locations to go to. This is the clock thing. 3 o'clock. Alright, write it down, y'all. 3 o'clock. We can click back to this, but 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock's a diamond. 3 o'clock diamond. We've been in here. I'm getting 50 frames per second right now. So it's not letting me do any of this. Oh, sorry, y'all. Just got a commercial break pop up. So where is that? That's a fridge. Smells terrible. Don't do anything to that right now. So I don't know. I don't know where to go. I'm getting lost. Navigation. There's no map thing right now. Map is grayed out for the demo. We don't need down here anymore. What else do we need to find or get? I think the one thing I'm not liking so far is just the so many redirects. And like I don't know where to go now. Like I'm supposed to find something. So if we look, the hourglass symbol I thought was over by the frog. Not frog, the bear. And then in the clues, you left the statue there, so just for my gallery. So the gallery, the statues, the ruby, the hourglass. So we gotta go back where we just were. We went to the right spot. That's the manhole. We go back in the door. Go up here. So supposedly this is where we came from, and we're missing one. Not sure what we need the sponge for, though. Nothing in there. Nothing there. Go back here and check for doors. We're in a big maze with no map at the moment. We just have to keep remembering where everything's at. We're getting 40 frames per second and not able to adjust it. Where we need to be is going to be right up over here. "41 frames. We can go upstairs in a moment. So it says the hourglass. Like, where's the hourglass? Jonas brought me a ruby. Stone breeze under light. We left the statues there. Quiet, eyes empty. At the entrance, the hourglass keeps watch. So this isn't the bear one. You said usually it only takes like 30 minutes. Well, how long did it just take for me? I'm at 39. That says enough, Mitch. But we're also streaming and we read and discuss stuff. Isn't that disgusting? Alright, let's see here. So where should we be going next? And where is that hourglass? Maybe it's upstairs? Lungs are still good. We've been up here already. But this was locked, wasn't it? No. That was locked. See, you gotta remember where to go on each one. No, this wasn't locked, because then we came in here. See, I'm thinking of like the movie Saw, where this whole time something was back at the beginning at the one thing, like the key in the bathtub. It's locked from the other side. Am I looking too much into this? It's a big old house. I just don't know where to go next. Mitch, where should I go next? Where do you think I gotta go next? I have a key, and it says the hourglass symbol. Where are the hourglass symbols? No, it's not, man. We're playing the game Tapes of Fear Smile, the demo. Wouldn't the sponge be... That's gonna be the code to the safe. I need paint thinner. Well, where's the paint thinner? I got the sponge. It seems like for some of these things I gotta walk too far. Okay, so if we do this first. Open the door, go this way. Okay, that does not look like an hourglass to me. That does not look like an hourglass to me. We just closed ourselves in here. Alright, so think about this. So we need the green ruby to switch places over here. So we need a green ruby to swap places. So it's like you're working multiple puzzles at once. And you gotta know where to get everything from. So this is the sponge. This is paint remover. So now we go back over here. You gotta remember where everything came from. Wasn't it over here? See, this is where we need a map. A-E-R-O. 4. A-E-R-O. So that is 4, 8, 0, 6. 4806. Now, where was that lock? I remember the lock. I don't remember where it was. 4806. Anybody? Where was the lock? We're gonna have some lung issues now. So there's no need to hide yet. I guess it's not going to show us that part yet. We found the safe pretty early, but I don't remember when. Downstairs in the basement or downstairs here? Really dark. You can't see anything and there's no flashlight. But what was it by? That safe. Ah, here we go. 4806. Got it? A gem replica obtained. Okay, so now we go to that gem. Do y'all remember how to get back to the gem? I thought there was another door here. Oh. Nothing to do with that yet. Okay, so there's that gem. Nothing in here. I'm not lost at all, y'all. I know exactly where I'm going. No, I don't. You gotta go all over the place to get this stuff. Alright, do y'all remember where the gem was? This is where I need a map. Hang on, my phone's dying. So there's pills. That we didn't need yet. Hourglass. Take. Got it. Go. Alright, now what do we need with the ruby? Where did we need to take the ruby? A Morrison heirloom. So where do we go now? I think this is the one with the statues. Bug, bird. Washer. Alright, do y'all remember where that one was? See, that's the thing. I'm getting turned around. I'm getting lost. Because now I think I need that room with those statues in it. Right here. Got it. That's it. Now I need the green one. So I need the green one now, and I don't know what I need for that. Alright, so let's read this again for the bear. $3 for the diamond. So the constellations protect the bear. Okay, so the broken furniture. Now there's a consolation thing over there. Okay. I keep thinking if something's behind that door. So this will get us the other one. That's not looking good on our health. Nothing. Open this door. We already got that. This is the couches and stuff. Mounted deer head. That's the ruby. Gotta be something somewhere. What are we looking for? Ow, my ears. There's gotta be something simple we're missing. We've already been here by the nails. We looked over here, nothing. We've looked over here. Doesn't let us open any doors. There's nothing up there. I think I'm doing everything out of order. I feel like I'm towards the end of this demo. I just don't know what I'm missing where. I'm missing 3 items. Our toxicity's going up. Give me a second. Okay, to get the bear, it's the console things. We know that. So then what I'm missing right now is the other constellation thingy. So we already got disc 1 back at the thing, right? There it goes. It does not like Alt-Tab, y'all. It really doesn't. Now the game's locking up. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Miku. Got our gold, got our sub, got our gold, got our sub. Yeehaw! Sorry, I'm trying to find out about this game. We're playing this demo, but we are getting stuck. Alright, later, Abine. Thank you for no guidance. I'm just kidding. So right now we're getting a lot of latency stuff going on here. Hang on, y'all. I gotta change. I gotta give them the thing here. It does not like me going to Alt Tab. So like right now I can't select back on the screen. They're gonna Alt Enter. It switches it to window. Still movable? No. And Alt Enter again. And click back on the window. Tab. Nothing. And it's just stuck there. It says 26 frames per second, but I can't move anything now. Says everything's fine. I'm trying to bring the game back, y'all. Give me a moment. Yeah, it just does not like this. It doesn't like Alt Tab. I can't even go. I was gonna go in the settings to try to change it. I can't press Tab or anything. It's done. Unfortunately, y'all, there's no saving point on this, so we just did all that and we're done. We are gonna have to exit the game.